He's bringing everyone up, Virat Kohli. He's only got one on the boundary at fine leg. Everyone is out.
Keep the series alive, New Zealand. For the umpteenth time, we're going to a super over. Look at Kohli, look at the emotion. Look at Sharmy, what a last up. Yeah, they've got to keep running, but remember, they can't lose wicket early in the over. They cannot do that.
No, they can't. That's the risk you take. Got to get bat on ball, that's the first thing. You know that Boomer's going to bowl. Mixture between that Yorker and the slower ball. Guptill hasn't been in for a while, so important that get some bat on ball. It's important to get a boundary in the first three balls and put some pressure on the bowler.
Totally agree. I totally agree. They must find an early boundary here. And for Martin Guptill, this is not easy. He's been sitting watching for the thick end of an hour and a half to find instant momentum. It's not easy at all. And for that reason, the timing isn't there. Just 2 off 2. New Zealand boundary hunting desperately now.
Well, it was there to go, wasn't it? Bumrah missed. It was a full toss, but because Guptill has been sitting in the shed for a while, there was no timing at all, which is probably a good thing. It meant that it didn't carry to Virat Kohli down at long off. Wonder if Williamson can just give himself a bit of room and try and get it down to third man.
He's got all the options, he's got all the shots, but which is the right one for this, the third ball from Bumrah? It's that one. It's the third ball from Bumrah. It's that one, and it's a good one. Williamson. He now has scored over 100 runs in this match.
Oh, it's a wonderful shot, high pressure situation. Once again, he's reverted back to what he's so good at, creating the angle, stepping a foot outside off stump.
What a catch! Oh my God! I don't believe what I've just seen.
It didn't miss, but he missed his length, giving Williamson a chance to use the angle. Hasn't got all of it. There's plenty of pace on Bumrah's offered.
He got length and pace, and he used it beautifully, didn't he? By going across the stumps and getting that angle. Saw him play that shot earlier in the night as well. This is a really interesting ball for me now. Does he do the same thing, or does he change it up? Surely he'll take some pace off.
Slow and wide.
Oh, that's over the top. Kohli won't run that down either. 4 and a 6, so now that is 12 with 2 deliveries left.
He reverted to
wide. Muller gets it, and he gets plenty of it.
Virat Kohli at long off. It's a wonderful shot. Williamson think he might go outside off stump. This time Williamson's gone the other way. After Mac. Excess it over. All he had to do was beat.
Class and technique, isn't there, in this situation? Bumrah under pressure now. 2 balls to go. Oh, they've got to run it by. They will run it by. Nearly a collision. Williamson's job's done with the bat. He's got Knight's far from over, though. So 13. What was that in that World Cup match? Was it 16 New Zealand needed? Oh, pinch me.
It's a free hit, really, this one.
That's really, really good from these two. 17. So India needs 17 to force us to another super over, or 18 to end the evening.
I want to see the Tim Souther Yorker.
Here we go. 17 to tie, 18 to win. First one, no timing. It was there to hit. Last ball. Can't afford to run out. Can he find again? Yes, he can. 2 off 1. An opportunity there for New Zealand to put so much early pressure on.
Wrong end. KL Rahul wasn't coming. Sharma was always coming for 2. And you watch KL Rahul, he puts the hand up and says no. He wasn't going, had to beat to the bowler. It's where you need that communication. Seifert still had the chance to take the bails off and miss.
Well, he took his glove off thinking he was going to throw to the bowler's end, but what he didn't realise, it was on at his end. Anyway, 2 off 1. Still need 15 for a tie. Not going to get them that way. Only one from there. It's up to Rahul. He has to hit big now. New Zealand, we said it before, are in the box seat.
Don't say that, Snubby, please.
Okay, ignore the fact that I just said New Zealand are in the box seat.
Good start to the over, though.
But they are.
I think what we've seen from Sharma in the first two balls here is that he's trying to overhit the ball. He's looking for that boundary. He's lost his timing. Saw in his innings earlier tonight, just the ability just to make good cricket shots and time the ball. It's the pressure of the situation, I guess.
I think it is. I think Southey knows if he misses his Yorker, it's 6 straight they go over his head, so there's plenty of pressure on him. That second Yorker executed perfectly. Right though, keep your shape from a batting point of view, trust your power.
On the leg side, and Williamson has gone down a fine leg. All boundary riders just protecting the rope. That's all they need to do. Singles and twos are fine at this point. Down again. Kicked in the end of the year. And now they need just 10 off 3 to tie.
Smart batting from Rahul. He knew where it was going to be delivered because of the field, so he steps across. Seen a lot of success with that method tonight. And he found the gap. Good timing. For that on the leg side. It's a little bit predictable where Tim's going to go.
Keep it the same. Just got to find a slightly better leg, doesn't it?
Or he has confidence, has a different leg pole. Knows KL Rahul's going to step across outside off stump.
Oh, he can't get timing. This is good. Sharma's going to have to be on right. Sharma, there was a fumble from Santner. They could have got 2 perhaps. Pressure all round the joint. 9 from 2. You've got to get a boundary here. Simple as that. Has to go for 4 or 6. Beautiful from Southey. Angled straight into leg stump. Rahul give himself a bit of room. He can hit either over long off or use the angle. This time he's shuffled forward, shuffled back. Leg side and leg stump. Followed him.
Nice from Southey because KL Rahul couldn't get underneath it to get any leverage because of that angle and that length. Right, this is the ball.
This is the ball. If this goes to the rope, it's all on for young and old. They've got to stop us going to the rope, New Zealand.
Okay, here we go. Smith on strike. An enormous total to chase down. And he's got someone about 150 screaming in. Oh, that'll be a bit of a help. Big roar from the crowd here. Capacity crowd, 32,000 people. And South Africa open their account. Chopped it on. Lost a wicket early. Nathan Bracken did the business in Durban, and he started by getting Dippenaar today.
A bit of fortune to go with it there. Inside edge. Dippenaar looking to get it down to third man. It's a fairly foolish delivery. He'll count himself very unlucky on this sort of pitch to get out in that fashion. Fortunately, now the hero out of the Durban innings, he has to leave. But Dippenaar gone for 1. South Africa now 3 for 1.
Herschel Gibbs has arrived, taking guard. Nathan Bracken has struck in his first over. Gibbs, very experienced these days, 185 games, average a little bit lower than what it should be for someone of his ability, but he has got 1500s. That's an important stat to remember. Graham Smith, if they get off, there might be a chance. That's good. That's 4. Might be another boundary. Is another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries now for Graham Smith. 8 runs off the first 2 balls. That's away and 4. Driving on the up.
Beautiful shot from Gibbs.
Inside edge. Not far away from the stumps. And he'll take that. Down the track and just over the top of Michael Clark, and that's 4.
Well, it wasn't going to take too much longer. Herschel Gibbs, 13 from 14 right now. And that strike rate's going to have to be somewhere up 100. He's got to keep it going right up there.
So good from a New Zealand point of view.
Gone again. And 4 more back-to-back boundaries for Gibbs. It's a good shot from Herschel Gibbs. He's got that away beautifully, nice and flat for 6. So there's a 6 off the first ball of the over. Bradley is bowling some pretty tidy pace, 145.5 k's per hour, and Gibbs is looking to play some strokes. Nice position for that. And into the stand on the short boundary.
Right, so 47 for 1. Gibbs on 24 of 25. Smith gets it away. That'll go to the boundary for 4 as well. That's well played. Right. Now we need the South African captain to come to the party. He's got 20 of 12, so he's going pretty well. They just need to keep these boundaries coming. Oh, that's a magnificent shot. It's gone through the fingers there of the shot, the close fieldsman. It was hit so well, it's gone to the boundary for 4. 57 for 1. That's well played. That's beautifully played. Steered to the boundary for 4. Well played. That's the area he loves. Don't pitch it up without a deep mid-wicket. Smith's going well because he'll dispatch it in that area. Well, he's got it away. That's 4. Take that. Short delivery. And it got the treatment it deserved. Oh, well played. That's 4. Left-handers love you to pitch it outside that leg stump without a fine leg. They only allowed 1 back on that side. They've got 1 back on each side. They've got a 3rd man, and their man on the leg side is dead square.
Well, we'll keep an eye on what the comparison was after 10 overs, after 15, after 20. South Africa ahead at the moment.
Oh, good shot. He's hit that one over the top. Bouncing away down to the boundary. Well, he knew exactly what was needed this over. It's spoiled it a bit for Lewis. 89 for 1. Straight down the ground, and it's beaten him. It's 4. Well, there's the boundary for this over. That's 7 off the over.
25 runs ahead at this stage, South Africa. For Gibbs, just 46 deliveries. Brilliant. Muscled to bring up 50.
Well played, Graham Smith. That's a fine reply. And a deserving applause from his home crowd.
Well played, 4 runs. Very good placement. It's a full toss. He's edged it and he's got himself another boundary. Goodness me, this is quite remarkable. 4 runs, beautifully played. That is a very good shot indeed. That's what they need to do. It's a situation where a few balls are bowled, the pressure builds up, they need a boundary, they look for it and they get it. Well played, 145 for 1. It's a good shot. 1 bounce 4. Opened the blade perfectly, Herschel Gibbs. He didn't move. He knew that was going. That's a fine stroke. He's hit that beautifully, and that's gone. A long way back for half a dozen.
Not 5 rows, not 10, not 20. More than that. Almost right out the ground. Way, way back. Simons bowled the slower ball. Smith waited for it. And bang.
There he goes again. And he's too big a man not to get it out of the park. Graham Smith is going to play an innings which will be equal to Ricky Ponting's. 85 or 50 deliveries. Here we go. I think it's fasten your seatbelts, Tom.
Yes, it sure is. It's such a great pitch. You can hit through it with all confidence. And up here on the high felt, the ball travels a long way.
And after shots like that, there certainly will be another one out the park. I don't know what the record number of sixes is in a one-day game, but this will be pretty close. 190 for one. Out. Now is at the turning point. Look at the delight on Michael Clarke's face, and more importantly, Michael Hussey's. He really thinks that might be a big wicket, and it certainly might be. Just not getting onto it, Graham Smith, and he's gone. Unlucky.
I think this was what that debate was about. Clarke going around the wicket, asking Smith to come and fetch it outside or stump. Smith favours the leg side. This time, though, not quite getting all of it, dragging it straight to that man. Well, the captain hasn't stood back. Not the greatest day in the field, but superb with the bat. So there we go, 190 for 2.
In the air and out the park. What a response after a wicket. They crossed, so Gibbs facing, he goes to 90. Looking at the toe of his bat, that's how good the bats are today. Michael Clarke, wry smile.
I'll keep talking about those sixes, Barry Richards. That's 19 now.
There he goes. The power play got him up. I'm going to go over the top. Enough of this, he says.
Well, Herschel Gibbs isn't going to change his game. Maybe near a milestone. I have to agree with him. And this is the way to go. If the opportunity presents itself, you can't let that stand in the way of what the team needs. Brilliant shot. It's on. And he's done it so well today already. 97 now to Gibbs. And if he does go to 100, this crowd will erupt.
That one ball from now, maybe two. There it is. Just won 16 ODI hundreds for Herschel Gibbs, but his job's not over yet.
It's far from over, but for now they're going to celebrate with him. A superb innings when it's needed most by his side. He's come to the party. Look at that, 79 balls, a brilliant strike rate. And isn't it good to see Herschel Gibbs in form?
There he goes again. More runs. Stand and deliver. That's a home run over third base.
Brilliant strike from Herschel Gibbs. That's not all that short off the front foot. He's eyeing out that area.
Like that. More runs. Gilchrist has got to stand up to the stumps. He will not do it, and his bowlers have paid the penalty. He's got to get up because they're using their feet to get out there. They're creating a different length. They've got to pull them back. Look where Herschel Gibbs is. He's right out of his crease. Don't know what they're doing. They're not thinking clearly, the Aussies. And you can understand why. There's pressure from the South African batsman.
The crowd's not happy. It's again Ponting having a chat to Lewis.
There he goes again. He's selected his area, and that's on the offside. As much as Ricky Ponting puts it through mid-wicket, so Herschel Gibbs puts it through cover. Here we go again. That's the arrow he said he was going for. You can't protect it up in the ring because he just goes up and over. You've got to make sure that it's in the block hole, otherwise you pay big time. And that's down to third man. There's four more. What an over this has been. 242 for 2.
dropped the trophy. Is it the case of this time it's the other way round? Could Bracken have dropped the cup, so to speak? Listen to the cheers in the background.
Well, full toss miss hit straight to him, as easy as you can get in these kind of games.
If you were Gibbs, you'd have to walk down and say it to him, wouldn't you?
You better believe it.
You'd have to have gone down there and said it to him. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Straight down the ground. And that seriously relieves the pressure. 253 for 2. Right, well, there it is. Callis, Kemp, Boucher, all very capable. No Pollock, but Callis, Kemp and Boucher, they're all capable of keeping the momentum going here. 182 needed off 132 balls. The power play is now over, so the field can spread out. And that makes it just a little harder to get boundaries. Oh, good shot. Very good shot. He gave him a bit of room there. Take that. Gibbs has blasted that away to the point boundary. He moves to 136 off 95 balls. What an innings he's playing here.
An innings of a lifetime.
There we go. Hits the way on the onside. Will it beat the field? Yes, it has. Let's score as well. Martin diving away. Didn't quite get there. Oh boy. When you start to see the fast bowlers jabbering away, then you know things are starting to change.
Well, it looked like a Sydney Harbour Bridge there, the way he dived over that. I've got to tell you, Tony, that's where you live. Look at that. Oh, what's going on?
Oh, he's hit that one beautifully. One bounce, I think, for 4. Superb shot. Over cover. That's exactly what he's got to do. Stay put on leg stump or middle of the leg. If it's out there, pick his gap. Hit it over the head of the infielder.
Well, with fine leg up in the circle, the bowler cannot go too straight. So you more or less know he's going to go off stump just outside.
And again, oh, that's gone. That's gone. That's gone way, way up. A huge 6. Well, who would believe what is happening here? The most 6s in a match is 21, and they've now got to 21.
And Gibbs has gone to 150. What a stroke. Fetch that.
Very high. I created my volatility trading setup on deck speed.
Oh boy.
Moves are fast.
What a shot. Perhaps it wasn't the message. That's an unbelievable shot.
What can you say?
Oh, he's hit that. It's in the air. This is going to be caught. Will it be caught? Yes, he's gone. That's the end of De Villiers going for the big one. I think it's the right bloke to be going for them. De Villiers going for the big one at mid-on. And again, nicely taken on the boundary. Never easy when the rope is nearby.
No, not at all. He just didn't get hold of it, went too high. He did well, steady himself, and then just had a look to see who's inside and thought, it's good. But Nathan Bracken gets a wicket. So De Villiers goes for 14, 284 for 3.
And so Callis, a man of immense experience, 231 matches. Oh, look at all those runs, an average of 44, plenty of centuries. The good thing about this is that Callis should know exactly what's required. Here's the dismissal again.
Said it was a good catch.
That's in the air, and there's a fieldsman down there, but it's gone all the way. Well, there's no doubt that what you're saying is the way he's going to play it. I'm still not sure that it's the right way to go, though.
Well, you just keep watching, and he'll keep middling it, hopefully. That's one heck of a shot.
Well, that 6 makes it the most 6s in any one-day international ever. Right, Simons to him again, and again. Oh, that's a bigger six. That was a rank full toss. It's a question of help yourself at the moment.
Yeah, the buffet ball. This has got out of hand now for Ricky Ponting. You look around the ground, but that shot, well, I reckon a couple of tailenders could hit that.
In the air, and that's it. Well, I'm afraid to say that section of the party has come to an end. He's hit 2 sixes. He did what you thought he would do. He did. I really think that he should have hung in there a little bit. However, that doesn't detract from one of the great innings of all time. He's wandering off this ground, having been caught by Lee off the bowling of Simons for 175. That was a superb performance.
Well played, Hershey. As good as innings as anyone has seen here. He goes for 175. And 299 for 4 now into that famous tunnel. 136 to win from 18.1. Well, squeezed away. He squeezed it away. Sorry, Michael. We're all getting excited in the box. We just can't get enough of these boundaries. Every time we look up, the ball's disappearing. And that's not what Ricky Ponting wants to see. Jacques Kallis underway.
6 balls he's faced. He's got 10 runs. Great catch. Brilliant catch. Andrew Simons is an outstanding fielder. Effortless. And taking that return catch. The end of Kallis.
Yeah, very good catch. He was ready for it because he's throwing the ball up. He knows there's every chance the batsman won't be able to get right to the pitch of it. A lot slower. Jacques Kallis looking to go over the top. And Andrew Simons has snaffled it. And that brings it back to an even keel. Jacques Kallis, the #1 batsman in the world. He's gone. 327 for 5. The game's on.
Big round of applause now for Justin Kemp. He has a reputation, Kemp. This is just about the time he likes to come out and bat and likes to hit the ball straight, high and long.
It's in the air and it's going to go to the boundary for 4. They needed that desperately. It's been a while. That makes it the most 4s in a match now. The records are tumbling all over the place. 84s in this match. And the South Africans desperately needed it.